I'm very excited to announce, hi, me, Chris Moyles, that Foo Fighters have a new album coming out, Your Favorite Toy, and I am joined by pretty much all of Foo Fighters! Yay.
Pretty much the Foo Fighters.
Pretty much the Foo Fighters. So we got Chris and Nate and Ramy and Ilan and Dave, and we're all here in a swanky hotel room to talk about the new album and me to ask silly questions to all of you, and hopefully you'll enjoy it and go, that was the best interview of the day.
Let's get there.
Okay, good. For the purpose of the joke, just say none. How many interviews have you done about the new album since you announced it? Just say none.
None.
Okay, great. When you were a kid, what was your favorite toy?
What was my favorite toy?
You don't have to answer it. I just wanted to be the first person to ask it because you're in the UK now. And I know what DJs are like. You're going to get asked that question a lot.
You know what? Actually, my favorite toy when I was a kid was a toy Winnebago camper. I don't know why I had it. I don't know where I got it, but it was literally like a camper RV Winnebago, and it was my favorite thing in the world. And I have to imagine that it maybe inspired me to live a life of traveling around in little buses for decades and decades.
My best friend when I was a little kid got me a bionic woman doll.
Whoa.
Oh.
It's weird.
How did that influence your life?
I felt embarrassed
What did you
at
do
the
with
time.
the rest of your life?
I don't know. Yeah, did that set me on a path?
My favorite toy was Planet of the Apes. So how did that affect me? The beard.
Oh, see, this is now not such a silly question
No,
after
I think
all.
this is the best question we've had so far.
It's really
Nate?
revealing.
Do you have an answer?
Favorite toy, Stretch Armstrong?
Oh,
God, I love
Classic.
those.
That's
Yeah.
a classic.
Yeah.
Stretchy
That's
arms.
some mileage out of that.
Ilan?
I'm struggling. I'm struggling, to be honest.
No
with you.
toys.
Just drumsticks, just right from
You're so
right
young.
from
You're
the
going to say
start.
like a PS4 or something.
No, I'm more retro
Paper
than that.
airplane
You know,
or something like that.
Yeah.
the original Nintendo is probably my favorite.
Would you even? I bet you wouldn't even. You would have never had an Evil Knievel.
No, I am aware of him
Okay.
and his stunts, but never interested myself.
Predates Alon by just a hair.
So let me ask about the album. So the album we're going to get in April. Who starts the ball rolling on a new album? Is there any one of you that goes, it's time, or how does that start?
It was Rami.
We got to start making a new record. No.
Usually Dave will just send out a text like, hey, I've been working on some songs. Not like we're going to record or it's going to be this or happen at this time. Just like, started working on some songs and just kind of send them out, you know? Just little snippets. You can kind of tell something's brewing.
I found out on a Monday, and we were pretty much done by Thursday.
That's true.
So,
Really?
yeah.
Yeah. It went fast. But it's a long period of like messing around with song ideas and different melodies and blah, 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 until finally you get to the point where it's like, ooh, okay, we have some good stuff. Let's do it really quickly. And then, because we did it in my house, in this little room that's above my garage, that's smaller than this room. And so, so I would just text Ilan and say, what are you doing? You want to come over at 11? And by 4 o'clock, we'd have 3 drum tracks. And he and I tracked live together. So I'd have my rhythm tracks already done. And then one by one, everyone would come in and start adding to it. And it went really quickly. Because the songs, it's the type of album where you could do that.
Yeah.
It seemed like this time around, like there was that period of recording today's song and asking for a friend, and then sort of the I remember you saying something along the lines like, let's just record something fast and not like overproduce it and just kind of find some tones and stick to them kind of thing. Like, but it was after those first couple, because we've never done that thing until last year of just putting out a song. Like that was the first time we ever did that.
You could just release a song. You don't even need a whole album.
That's what the kids
or
do.
a cassette or whatever. You can. It's not. You don't have to like make a fully formed thing and present everyone with all of that at once. You could just do one song at a time.
Well, I was looking this morning because there's a UK band called The Enemy that have just come back. They've just done their first new album in 10 years. And it's like 11 tracks and it's like 35 minutes long. And it's really funny because you've only currently released 2 songs from the album. your favorite toy of the album is currently 7 minutes long out there. Which, I mean, that's really punk. That's going for it.
I think the whole thing's about 8.5 minutes, so yeah, it's not much.
It's a real statement.
Ilan, congratulations on your first Foo Fighters album.
No, thank you very much.
How's the new job working out for you?
Quite well, I have to say. But honestly, I didn't expect to be recording with the band, and certainly not as quickly as everything unfolded. So it was great to come in and the next day start recording Asking for a Friend. And then this album came kind of out of nowhere, and we got it all done really quickly. So everything's been moving at a great pace, but everything, especially as a new guy, you don't know what to expect. Don't want to have any assumptions, so kind of just going with the flow. Everything's been a great ride so far.
You've been around a long time. You've worked with a lot of people, but for the first day where you go in to lay down the drums, are you nervous? Are you excited? Are you just like, okay, here we go, let's go?
Excited and okay, here we go, let's go. I mean, There's no reason to be nervous. Here for a reason. They want me to be here, right? They know I can do
really
it. I know I can do it.
There's really no reason for him to be nervous at all.
But it was a lot of fun and a unique recording experience for 2025. I know we're in the new year, but as Dave said, he and I recorded most of it live, if not all of it live together, and most of it not to a click track, which is something I hadn't done in a very long time. So it felt fresh, it felt exciting, and it was fast. So there wasn't a lot of time to think about every little thing that needed to be done. We just did it, felt good about it, and moved on.
Can I ask you about drummers?
Sure.
Dave, you can join in if you want. You've got to pick one.
John Bonham.
Hang on, I haven't given you the list.
All right.
Okay, he's on the list.
Yeah.
I was going to go John Bonham,
Yep.
Buddy Rich,
Oh, my other hero.
and Stuart Copeland.
My three heroes.
At Police Live.
Are you bullshitting me right now?
Era.
That's my three.
Really?
I swear to God.
Sure.
Swear to God.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nailed it.
But now I should hear the question. So, yeah,
You can only pick one.
Bonham.
Okay.
But literally, those three are my...
Okay, sorry, there's four. I forgot. Dave Grohl.
He's all right. Yeah.
John Bonham.
That's 1,000%.
The other three.
Let's play the track because this track that came out last week, it's the title track from the album. We may as well play it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Foo Fighters. This is Your Favorite Toy. It's great. I instantly loved it within the first few seconds. And I'm one of them people that certain songs need to grow on me. I can listen to a song and go, don't like it. And then after the 10th play, I'm like, how did I not like this? I love it. But this is one of those instant tracks for me. So well done.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Although the vocals are slightly distorted.
A little bit.
I don't know if you've noticed. You might want to just have a little...
Technical
Yeah,
difficulties.
that needle must have been like going crazy.
Nice job.
So you're all here. Pat's not here. How is Pat? Is he all right?
He's getting restless.
Recovering.
Just sending texts out today about what we should be doing for the shows during the summer. Just like this long text about like, I've got these ideas. You can tell he's ready to get off.
He's got a lot of time on his hands.
Yeah.
Actually, we were doing photo shoots the other day, and one of the reasons, if you've ever seen a picture of the Foo Fighters, we're always laughing because that's usually what happens when you put us all together in front of a camera. We just start, and he and I started talking about the Brady Bunch, and we were trying to figure out, like, wait a second, what happened to the other spouses? Like, Mike Brady. What happened? Were they both divorced?
Both divorced, I think. That's how I remember it anyway.
Well, Pat sent me like the chat GBT answer to this question that that's what he's doing at home. He's like, what? We were talking about the Brady Bunch yesterday. I should probably text Dave and let him know that Mike Brady was a widower, but they never revealed Carol Brady's status because they didn't want to say she was divorced. So it's a mystery.
Oh, how
And I'm
funny.
like, dude, you fixed your leg and get back out on the road. It's time.
American television is so different to the UK. I love the fact that he was a widower, his wife died, and they didn't want to say that she was divorced because that might be a little bit icky.
Yeah.
But death
It's
is
like
fine.
1973. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, the widow thing's fine. But
Yeah.
don't mention the D word, whatever you do. Chris, congratulations on your 9th studio album with Foo Fighters.
Ooh, is it the 9th?
Yeah.
I didn't
Wow.
even realize
Stats,
that. Wow.
man. He's throwing stats.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's like this is Ilan's first and it's your 9th. I love the difference there.
Settled in now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you
Oh,
remember?
you just take one look before, after.
That's right.
That's what happens.
Well, you are gonna grow to be a handsome, good-looking boy.
Thank you.
You've got some gray hair coming your way, buddy.
It's already starting.
Do you remember the first time in the studio with the rest of the band?
I do. Yeah. The first time I ever recorded with Foos after joining was probably not too long, somewhere in the middle of that first tour cycle for Nothing Left to Lose. I remember we went to Dave's house, which at that time was in Virginia, and started working on some demos. And I don't know if any of that stuff ever saw the light of day. I don't think any of it became anything. But
It was crap.
And I don't know if it was crap, but it was yeah, I just remember being at your house and Jimmy was there and lots of dishes in the sink, lots of fast food wrappers.
Rock and roll.
It was
Rock and roll.
It was definitely a different era. Like we all just picked a bedroom and shacked up and tried to make some demos.
Yep.
Tried to.
And still recording in a house. We've done it again.
Yeah,
That was like 30 years ago.
But then like the first like proper recording session would have been that for that soundtrack thing, the one, which we also did at your house, but I think Adam Casper came out.
We did.
Ago.
Yeah.
Regular session.
And then
Then I remember one where we were at your house, and it was around that same time, and I bought like a boxing heavy bag and hung it from. It was because we were like there for a while. Like I remember I'd be like getting up and going for a jog and like hitting the bag, and everyone was asleep. And
also rock and roll.
You remember, Nate, when you were recording the album and everybody, I can't do anything until I've hit that bag for a good 25 minutes. Let's go.
I forgot about the bag, actually. Yeah, that's a good.
Nate was hitting a whole other bag while we were making that record. So.
I was watching some interviews with all of you guys just to find some nice bits. And I remember you telling a story about when you auditioned for Foo Fighters.
correct, yeah.
And I think you said when you got there was somebody else that was auditioning in front of you.
Yeah.
And then you carried on with the story. Do you know who that was?
No, but that guy came to a show when we were out with Chili Peppers. But yeah, I don't know who he was.
Right.
He wasn't like a guy in another band or anything that you would know. But I got there a little bit early, and I sat outside and I could hear them playing, and then the music stopped, and then there was like 15 minutes, and I was just sitting there going, oh fuck, they found the guy. The guy's in there just vibing with them. And then the guy came out, and I was like, he ain't getting the gig. and I walked in, and Dave goes, fuck, you saved us. That guy wouldn't leave. I was like, yeah.
We had people who could come into audition that were so nervous they would like lock their guitars in the case.
Because they were just too...
Have you ever locked a guitar case?
No.
No, because you shouldn't.
Yeah.
Because if you show up to an audition and you don't have the key, you're not getting the gig.
It's a bad look.
It's a bad look. That's funny.
That's bad. I know people who in the old days, DJs who would go to do an interview like this, and you'd have to have a tape machine with you. And they would get there and they would look at the machine and realize they forgot to put the tape in. So do you go, guys, I'm really sorry I haven't got the tape? Or do you just go, okay, we're recording. Tell us about the new album, knowing that it's never going to see the light of day? Nate, arguably, first album, 9th album, arguably, I would say you've been on every Foo Fighters album because the first one doesn't count.
No argument there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that the first one's bad, Dave, but the first one is all you.
Thanks, Chris.
So, but it's the second one is Foo Fighters.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, as a band.
How much do you love being in the band?
It's a chore, my friend.
Really?
No. I fucking love it. Yeah. It's 30 years now. That's a crazy thing to imagine. And so I always remember like being a kid and being so excited to like, playing bands in high school, like get home from school and like meet up with my bandmates and jam. And I just realized the other day that like, I'm really excited about this new record, love playing with Ilan. Like I still have that feeling. It's crazy. Like we're not playing right now. We're just out doing press and we're talking about doing a sound check tomorrow in Ireland. Like I'm excited to like put on the bass and like just jam with my friends. It's still fun.
That's great. Do you still? I read that you, when you're recording, you'll go off on your own and work out your bits, so that when you go into the studio, you're on it.
It's because I never properly learned how to play.
Right.
And so I'm like, what's the key of this thing and which notes can I play? Yeah. So it takes me a minute.
So you've been blagging it for 30 years.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Still hunting and pecking. Yep.
He has to learn how to play the bass before every song.
I love that.
So I wasn't completely wrong about it being a chore. It's just a chore I like.
One of your early bands, or you were in a band called Diddley Squat.
Oh, you did do your research. Holy shnikes.
Are you aware of the TV personality from the UK called Jeremy Clarkson,
Yes.
who has a farm called Diddley Squat?
We have that in common.
Listen, it doesn't mean anything now, but one day when you're in the Cotswolds and you go, what's that big queue of cars? Oh, they're going to Jeremy Clarkson's farm shop, Diddley Squat. And you'll go, oh, well, hello, now I need to go.
I wonder if he also regrets naming it Diddley Squat.
Knowing Jeremy and how much money that shop makes, I don't think so.
Okay, all
I think he's cool with it. Ramy, how are you?
Fantastic.
Now I'm going to talk to you.
Okay, Chris.
10 years.
I've been waiting for you to ask me a question.
I've got some great
I'm
questions.
curious of what record number I'm on.
So I'll come back to that. Thanks, Chris. Just shout it out when you know. 10 years in the band, officially now.
Oh my God.
Wow. That's okay. There's a good number.
Does he get anything? Does he get like
Double
a watch
digits.
or a cake or?
Wait, isn't it 20 years though?
Yeah, it's 20.
I think he came in around 2006. for the acoustic.
Officially about 10 years.
Thank you.
But
Hey, listen,
But
you need to do
people
better.
don't know. That's why I was trying to count the records, because since In Your Honor, I've played on the records. So 8 records, 7.
Captain?
I'm still the math.
Okay.
We'll have to do the math at some point.
This is great. It's good. Do you, I know you love it.
I love it.
Yeah.
7, album 7.
Album, so
Album
for you,
7.
Wow.
Wow.
I've just worked it out, Ramy. I think this is your 7th album now.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah. No watch for you for another 3 albums. You have to wait. Then you'll get it.
Exactly.
Okay.
I want to hit the 10 record.
Do you like the studio things? I know a lot of people are like the studio stuff is a bit of a chore. It's all about live. What's your take on it?
I love both equally. Studio's fun to create and add to the songs, but live can't beat it because it's such a different energy and a great energy.
You're coming back to the UK this summer. You're going to be playing Anfield, home of Liverpool. Chris has already said he's going to sort me out with tickets. Thanks, brother. That's really cool of you. UK audiences different to other audiences around the world?
I'd say they're pretty enthusiastic, like maybe more so than other places in the world.
Yeah, my favorite UK audiences.
Really?
They go mad. I mean, at Glastonbury with the flags. I mean, come on. Can't beat that.
We made a flag. We make flags for Glastonbury every year because it's such a big thing, the flags at Glastonbury. So we have proper printed flags and we change them every year. We have a few box standard and then we give them to listeners. They've got to carry them around for the whole weekend. But we do it every year. So like last year's Glastonbury, we think there must have been 45 flags all around. And we made a beautiful flag with the red, and they're all green and they're huge, like huge. And they all have different words on. Some are puns for whoever's playing. Some are box standard. One just says toilets because that freaks people out or whatever. And we made a beautiful flag that said, turn up the churn-ups. And we're like, this. They're going to see this. They're going to love this. And the Foo Fighters social media account tweeted a photograph of some shitty, crappy piece of paper that somebody had written with churn-ups on it. Well, we had a flag the size of like a snooker table, beautifully printed. No, it didn't get no look in. So if you ever do any more churn up stuff, please let me know because you can have this flag. For
Can we have a flag?
Huh?
We can have a flag.
You can have it. It's not. We're not going to do anything else with it, so we can have it. Well, listen. Very quickly before I wrap up and let you go, we have to mention Violet Grohl.
Oh yeah.
And her music, which was record of the week a couple of weeks ago.
Was it really?
For the whole of Radio X. For the
You know,
whole
this
station.
is amazing. Okay, so Violet, my daughter,
Yep.
she's 19. She's about to turn 20. She made this album with a producer named Justin Raisin, and she did it on her own. Like she met the producer, and they would go to the studio every day and make songs. And she would send me songs when she was finished, but I had absolutely nothing to do with this record at all. And I had no idea I knew that she was looking to sign a record deal. And then she's like, "Hey Dad, can I come over for dinner tonight?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure. What do you want me to make?" And she'll come over and she's like, and she'd come over and tell me like, "Oh, I signed my record deal today." I'm just like, "Oh my God." So I'm totally like uninvolved. And I'm like the dad that wants to be there and know everything.
Yeah.
And she's just totally doing her own thing. It's amazing, but the record is amazing. She is so incredibly talented and has such great taste in music. Like you'll be pleased when you hear what's on the record because it's a wide range of everything. That there's songs that remind me of like the Sundays or Cocteau Twins, things like that. Then there's like super like hard, really heavy sort of rock stuff, ethereal. It's beautiful. It's an amazing record. And to be honest, when she was making that record, they did it really quickly too. It really inspired me to make this record. It really did. The way that they made the record and the energy of it, I was like, oh man, I've just been inspired by my daughter's debut album. It's cool.
It's a great song. And on its own merit as well. It's one of those things where it's like, this is really great. And there's the thing with our radio station, it's like, we should make this record of the week, but we don't want to make it record of the week. But this is, it's almost like, just call her Violet. Let's not even say her name because it's this standalone is good enough to be record of the week. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Without being anything else. And the big news is that tonight you're going to be playing Shepherd's Bush Empire in London, which is a great venue. And then you got a little gig in Manchester, I believe, on Friday. So you get to go and play live again.
We're psyched.
Oh, no, that didn't sound like you were psyched.
Get Rami some coffee.
We
quick.
are psyched.
How psyched are you?
Very.
That's it. Now you get to see that UK live audience again. So it's going to be good. Shepherd's Bush Empire tonight. Nice. Do you need a DJ for that gig?
We do. Specifically house music.
Okay,
if you
good.
could
All
bring
right.
it, yeah.
Phew. thank
House
God.
and disco.
Oh, house and disco, right.
Yeah. I'll even drop in some gospel. So there you are.
Perfect.
Have a great gig tonight. Thank you very much. I'm excited to hear the rest of the album. Ladies and gentlemen, Foo Fighters.
Yeah.
Foo Fighters.
Fighters.
Radio